everyone, once again. My friend Met sent me this. Uh, I know a little bit about Columbo. I know has the ego of, well, he considers himself the god of the new world. So, we're going.
Oh,
Yeah, don't you remember him saying, "I am the god of this new world"? It's one of the lines I remember. Do you know anything about Columbo?
not really. If I'm right, he's like a detective and he's kind of really silly, but he somehow solves all the cases pretty well because he's actually an amazing one, but his methods are very questionable. Is that it? Probably
I
not it.
guess. Maybe. A detective.
I don't know. I legitimately don't know. That's all I know. Someone told me, but I wasn't really paying attention when they told me.
Anyway. We're going to learn and see how Columbo solves the Death Note case. Ready, Fable?
I guess.
Let's see. Peter Falk as Columbo.
Well, Hell's really gone, huh?
I do
Guess I
remember
won't
that
have
he did
anything
kill
interesting
I haven't
to look
watched.
forward to anymore.
I need to remind everyone. I haven't watched Death Note since I was a little babu. Like,
Oh,
I haven't seen it in forever, so I'm just getting a little bit of shock about this because I remember people saying, "Oh, it's so amazing! Oh, it's the best thing ever." I'm like, it's okay. Don't get me wrong.
that's the problem. Whenever there's like legitimately a new anime that's really popular, everyone goes crazy about it, saying it's the most amazing thing ever. When in fact it's good, but it has problems like everything else in the world. Nothing is perfect. It's just for some reason the fans, refuse to accept that.
Yeah, they.
That's the thing. And like even though we have like certain animes and mangas that are popping off, everyone's just like, well, that's fine. But then they like instantly made jokes saying, oh yeah, well, this one was better. It's just like they're both good in their own right. Let people have their joy. Come on, be better.
Yeah, it's just like when people said Attack on Titan is so wonderful. I'm like, I watched it. It's not really that great.
Attack on Titan had too much of like a weird influence on people, but I honestly blame the fact that Attack on Titan had a very like what's the word? Nihilistic view on stuff that a lot of people could relate to that. I think that was the
I'm
problem. It's so how nihilistic it was.
I think it's also people thought that killing off characters was such a new thing back then. They're like, oh, this character could have been a big. I'm like, no, they wouldn't. They were saying death flags left and right.
Yeah, no, here's the thing. When killing char as here's a tip for would-be writers and creators. When you kill off a character, sometimes it's because the story calls for it. But you can't keep killing off characters left and right because you want to. You have to have like a reason for it because eventually you're going to kill off all too many characters that their death isn't going to matter.
Yeah, it's like they kill off characters for shock value. It's supposed to be like this is the gritty world we live in.
Yeah,
And that's
that's eventually your fans are going to get used to that and it's not going to really be as impactful as it should. Like say a main character that people have been following and had like crazy development dies. Eventually everyone's going to be like, I mean, I guess they're gone now, because
yeah.
you basically set the precedence that you're basically kill off characters for shock factor, which is not a good idea to do.
Also,
It loses all meaning.
yeah, it honestly loses all meaning because it loses the shock value originally, and then it loses any real value because they've realized why should I care about any of these characters if they're just gonna die? You've given your own people that nihilism, the Watcher. Also, Platty's going off about now how he needs the mech body pillow. No one needs the mech body pillow. Oh my god. Anyway, let's head into this.
Or
Okay.
Oh yeah, he goes a bit crazy. Oh, great.
That's right, Al. I win. Now there's no one left to stand in my way. Now that I've gotten rid of you, it's only a matter of time before I go to the police. Then I will become the god of this new world. Excuse me.
Oh,
Sorry for disturbing you.
oh my god.
I heard there
It
was
looks
a
so
funeral
real.
going on for a big shot detective. I was just in the neighborhood
Columbo.
and wanted to pay my respects.
My apologies, but this is a private funeral, so I'm going to have to ask you to leave, Mr.
Columbo. Lieutenant Columbo, LAPD.
Oh.
Oh, looks like the pigs have come out to play, Light.
Oh boy.
LAPD. You're with the police?
Yeah, but I'm not a big shot like you, Mr. Yagami-san.
Ah, so
Oh, he
you've
keeps-
heard of me.
Oh,
Mr.
yes, I most
Yagami-san.
certainly have. You've been helping your pops with solving cases since you were in diapers. Not to mention you and Mr. Ryuzaki-san over here being the dynamic duo tackling the Kira case. You've been the talk of the precinct back in L.A.
Interesting.
I must assure you, Lieutenant, talk of my exploits have been greatly exaggerated. I'm nothing compared to my partner, Ryuzaki. He was a great man. A man whose sense of justice I strive to meet each and every day.
How's Columbo going
Ryuzaki.
about this? I know a little bit about Columbo.
Elle may be gone now, but I promise that I will catch Kira.
Oh, now don't sell yourself short there, Mr. Yagami-san.
No, Lieutenant, please, just call me Light.
Mr. Yagami-san.
Light, I just gotta say, with you and me working together, I think we can catch this Kira guy in no time.
Yes, I promise. I will bring Kira to his execute. Wait, what?
Something wrong?
No, I just, did you say working together?
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Oh.
Wait. Did the boys not tell you?
Tell me what?
I see. I'm so sorry, Mr. Yagami-san.
He's
I thought
being
I
very
told that
polite.
Matsuda kid to tell you, but I should have said something earlier anyhow. How about we go for a little walk to clear the air?
Ryuki's losing his mind over here with that laugh.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh.
So you're telling me you've been sent by Interpol to work on the Kira case as my partner?
Yeah, that about sums
It's
it
so
up.
weird being
This
a
Kira
real-life
fella's
person
murder
here.
spree has started to show up on our side of the pond, so to speak. So after my little stint in Mexico, they sent me over here to help clean up this whole fiasco.
Look, Lieutenant, I appreciate the sentiment, but after losing Ryuzaki, I work alone. Besides, being my partner would only make you a target.
Now, I'm not trying to impose, Mr. Yagami-san.
Just Light, Lieutenant.
I think he's trying to annoy him a bit by saying that.
It is, in fact, a tactic when someone is incredibly smart or has like a lot of pride. If you annoy them enough, it actually will start chipping away at that, and eventually they will, in fact, slip up.
Or he's playing the dumb card where, you know, if you're smart, the smartest kind of person is someone that knows not to show how smart they are.
Yeah, but also remember, Light is a very prideful person.
Oh,
so
no,
annoying
he
the
has-
crap out of him is-
Yeah, he has the world's biggest ego. Like, dear God.
Yeah, here's the thing. He is, like I said, Columbo is in fact a good detective. He has weird methods of doing so, but he's a decent detective.
Hmm.
My bad. But please, Light, just let me help you out. It'll look real good to my superiors if we can quash this magic notebook business together.
So they already told you then about the
Yeah.
Death Note.
Oh,
But
yeah, it's
definitely.
real scary stuff. You're telling me you can just write a person's name in this notebook, and they just croak?
From our understanding, yes. We're still studying the ins and outs of the Death Note, but that appears to be its general function.
Oh, that's really something. I've heard of lists of people getting murdered, but this is the first time I've ever heard of the list doing the murders. Oh, my wife is gonna be terrified when she hears about this.
Lieutenant, need I remind you, this case is classified?
Oh, right.
Oh.
Sorry about that, Mr. Yagami-san.
What's with this guy? This is the detective they bring in to solve the Kira case? He's just a bumbling idiot. This is the best
he's
Interpol has to offer?
underestimating him
How
already.
insulting. You send a small, mumbling Italian man to catch a god?
Oh, God.
If you want to catch me, you'll have to do much better than this. In fact, I think I may just make an example out of you, Lieutenant.
Excuse
Oh.
me, Mr. Yagami-san?
Yes, what is it?
You okay there? He just sort of zoned out there
He
for a
got him
sec.
doing the thing.
Sorry. I have a bad habit of getting lost in my thoughts.
Oh no, I understand. I get that way whenever my wife and I play Scrabble. It always takes me forever to find a word to put on the board. But my wife, oh, she's a natural. I can never
Italian
beat her in a game. Not in a million years.
Look at him. He seems to take pride in his ignorance.
Oh
My
yeah,
life will
he's
be
playing
much
up how
better
dumb
without
he is.
Fools like these.
He's literally playing up how... He's like talking about how great his wife is and how dumb he is. He's doing this to purposely point out, like trying to say, I'm not a very smart guy, in such a way that you believe him.
Well, like I said, one of the easiest ways to deal with someone with pride and thinks they're above you is to play into that. Like, you gotta like stroke their ego, because as soon as they're confident enough and they think you're, well, dumb, they're gonna let down their guard and slip up easily.
Yeah, because here's the thing, when someone thinks you're dumb, they're a lot more willing to let things you say slide, or a lot more willing to say things out of turn with, because they don't think you're smart enough to pick up on them.
Yeah.
You know, that's funny. Huh? You're a real funny guy, Mr. Yagami-san.
It's light. But what exactly do you mean by that,
He's
Lieutenant?
getting all his nerves.
It's just that from all the stories I'd heard, you seemed like the cold, calculating type. A guy who never did nothing without a good reason. But you're always laughing, aren't you?
Lieutenant, please, don't put me on some pedestal.
Ah, of course, that's so silly of me. Who doesn't love a good laugh now and then? Though I do find something kinda odd.
And what do you find odd, Lieutenant?
Well, it's just, when we were at the cemetery, I saw you laughing there too.
Oh, he
But I
saw.
just couldn't understand what was so funny. Isn't that strange, Mr. Yagami-san?
Got the blue eyes and blue hair thing.
The cemetery. No,
Mr.
it can't be.
Yagami-san.
I made sure the coast was clear.
I
worked
think
so
Fable's
hard
gonna
to
start
stifle my
using that
laughter.
now.
It was only Ryuk and I.
Yeah,
Did I slip
probably.
up? Did this clown see me? No, this can't be. I was alone, I swear it. The funeral was private, so there's no way he should... Wait.
I heard there was a funeral going on for a big shot detective.
This guy knew of Elle's death. That was a fact we made certain to keep under wraps from the general public. So that means the likelihood of him being invited here is high. And since he showed up late, I wouldn't have seen his name on the guest list. Okay, calm down. If he saw me, there's a chance he suspects that I'm Kira. If I try to deny it, that would only make me look even more suspicious. I have no choice. I have to talk my way out of this. I just need to...
Mr. Yagami-san?
What?
There you are, son. You haven't said anything in over 1 minute,
did
9
again.
seconds, and 37 frames.
He's been counting.
Wanted to make sure you were still in
Frames.
there.
Oh, sorry.
But
It's
yeah,
just
he was doing
been
that
a long
thing
day.
again.
I've been
That's
under a lot
kind
of
of
stress
scary when someone tells
Ah.
you exactly how long you've been spaced out for.
Yeah, he's a lot smarter than Light's giving him credit for.
Yeah, and he's not picking up on that, which is kind of funny because he told him exactly how long he was out of frame. It's just like, oh, that's one of those subtle things you don't pick up on as easy right off the bat.
You only pick up on it if you're suspicious of someone or you know that they're smart.
Right. And he's not suspicious of him, nor does he think he's smart. Yeah, he's playing him like a fiddle, man.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If you know how to deal with someone with very much of an ego, you can play them like a fiddle.
Right.
Ah, I see. It must be the stress then. Oh, that makes perfect sense. I know if I were in your shoes, I'd be laughing too if I had to deal with this kind of pressure. Especially now that your partner is gone.
Yeah, it feels like having the weight of the world on my shoulders. I have the hopes and dreams of so many riding on me to catch Kira. I try not to let it show, but the pressure gets to me sometimes.
You know, I think you should talk to your pops about this, if you aren't feeling well.
What? I'm fine, I promise. We don't need to.
Tell you what, Mr. Yagami-san. I can tell
Keeps
you're
calling him
uncomfortable
back.
talking to him about it, so how about I talk to him for you?
Lieutenant, please. That's not necessary.
No, it'll be fine. You can't just bottle this stuff up, son. You gotta let
He's
it
doing
out.
this on purpose.
That's what families are for, after all. Look, the boys are still waiting in the car. I'll go grab your dad, and we can have a nice family chat.
No! He's going to ruin everything. If he tells my father what he saw, it's only a matter of time before the police find me out. I have to do something. Anything. Wait, Mr. Columbo.
What is it, son?
Oh, I just remembered. We're going to
Okay.
be working together, but we haven't even had a formal meeting yet. Would you mind filling out this ledger with what times you'd be available this week?
Garfield.
We need to bring Kira to justice, but
Oh,
I'll need
dear.
your help, Lieutenant Columbo.
Oh, why, of course. That'd be no trouble. Do you have a pen?
Right here, Lieutenant.
Thank you. There we go. Well, I guess this talk with your pops can wait. I'll get out of your hair then.
Thank you, Lieutenant. I'll be seeing you soon, partner. I'll be seeing you soon, all right. In about 4
That was the
seconds,
death
I'll
note,
see you hit
wasn't
the
it?
ground. This ledger you just filled out was actually the death note I'd taken from that foolish Shinigami Rem. I thought
Yeah.
I'd need it today, and it appears my instincts were spot on. All I had to do was place a slipcover over it, and you would
God.
none the wiser. Now die, Lieutenant Columbo!
Mr. Yagami-san,
Stop doing that!
there's, just one more thing. See,
Alright.
I'm awfully tired, and I think I might have written the wrong name in your day planner.
Oh, that's all? It's no worries. We can just fix it real quick. No.
Oh.
This is my name.
He knew from the very start.
He did.
I just don't know what came over me. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately, so I just wasn't really thinking. Again, I'm so sorry, Mr. Yagami-san.
You! My ambition, my plans, everything I've worked for, ruined by this buffoon!
God damn.
No! No, it can't be. He was just playing the fool? He knows.
Yep.
He knows I care.
That look.
Oh, you don't look too good, son. Stay right there. I'm gonna go get your pops.
You aren't going anywhere, Lieutenant. You think you're so smart, huh? You knew this was the death note, and so you wrote my name in it instead of yours. Because unlike the rest of these incompetent fools, you were the only person that could figure it out.
I don't understand, Mr. Yagami-san. What are you?
I'll let you in on a little secret. Lieutenant, the one who killed Ryuzaki, who killed L, was me.
God.
I am the god of this world. I am the one who brings justice to the wicked.
Here he goes
Now,
again.
In my final moments, I will deliver that justice unto you, Lieutenant Columbo, because I am Kira.
Oh, God.
Oh, wait, I'm still.
Alive, Mr. Yagami-san?
Oh.
How did you?
Yeah.
You see, Mr. Yagami-san,
The blue shirt.
on my first day in the office, something seemed very strange. Ryuzaki's name didn't seem to appear anywhere in the notebook in police custody. And we knew a Shinigami was the culprit in Ryuzaki's murder, which meant only one thing.
The presence of a second notebook.
Precisely. Now, the second notebook had to be somewhere, but for the life of me, I just couldn't seem to find it. So I decided to take a look at the original notebook. And would you believe my shock when I saw that gangly fella behind your shoulder right now?
You can see Ryuk.
You don't mean.
What can I say, Light? The lieutenant offered me quite the sweet deal. It turns out it's quite easy to persuade a god of death.
What?
All I needed was a little help from my old friend Renz.
Gave him apples.
You sold me out for a bag of apples?
What can I say, Light? My hands are tied.
I could have bought you some if you just asked.
Well, thanks to my Shinigami
The
friend
watch
here,
is so
I
movies
was
is
able to
fast.
get a hold of that second notebook you hid so well. So I played a little prank.
Oh.
That notebook in your hands right now is just an ordinary notebook.
Oh.
The only noteworthy thing in that book is your confession, Kira.
Damn, played
And, for the
completely.
record, my first name isn't Lieutenant.
Oh. Well then. Fable, what'd you think of that?
Yeah, he played him. He played him hardcore.
I'd like to give a
actually.
special thanks to the following patrons: Bulletproof, Shane Valshane, Handy Capable, Supreme Sauteer, Imaginary Numeral,
Imaginary.
Jay, Kojak, Null, Peter Panda 01, Samuel K.
Okay.
Find me on Twitch and Twitter. And I'm hoping to have the next.
But yeah, that was really well made. I want to look at it. What with this guy?
Yeah,
He's-
man.
oh, you're gonna be saying that now, aren't you?
Yeah.
And if Columbo is as good in this, I might actually watch his original show now. If he's that good.
Oh, like I said, from what
Oh, yeah.
what I was told, he is very he's a bit more on the silly side, but he's a good detective.
Because I watched this one earlier, and he did a similar thing where he does the thing of saying, "Oh, just one more thing," and then reveals something to you, like
Yeah.
earth-shattering. Is he just a really good detective?
Yeah, but his motives are really interesting because from what I saw, he kind of plays the fool to try to throw people off, but he's actually really good at his job.
Hmm.
It's just his motives are very funny because he plays the fool in every sense of the word.
Being investigated by Columbo is being like nibbled to death by a duck.
Pretty much.
Yeah, he does kind of like take little bits out here and there to just scare you with, what's with this guy? He's a bumbling it. And that moment he lost.
Yep, pretty much. I think he mostly does it to throw you off because in case you like think he's onto you, he does that to like just no, yeah, words, man.
I like how Columbo mispronounced Yugami. It's like a way to illustrate that he doing it intentionally. Several times he even pronounced the first syllable properly. And so, let me see, his Japanese is actually really good enough to catch himself for pronouncing. Oh, wow.
Yeah, makes sense.
Just one more thing. Translators know, just one more thing means you're fucked.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I kind of want to
Yeah,
watch
like-
Columbo now.
Then watch it, you butt.
I don't have time at work. I have to focus on other things, unfortunately. I can't watch cop shows until I'm free and just becoming a YouTuber/streamer/VTuber. I can't do anything. So if you want to help, go over to the Patreon and just give me a single dollar. Because I'll be honest, if like a lot of you just gave me that single dollar, I would react so much more. And I'd have streamed so much more, but yeah. Anyway. If you want to me and Fable to watch more Columbo or something, I don't know, Patreon, go help us with that. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.